Is this awkward? Is it awkward having him here? Oh God. Hello. What's up, kitten cats? So today we are here for a non-fitness Q&A. About a week ago on my Instagram page, I put up that I would be doing a non-fitness related Q&A. I figure since I talk about fitness stuff all the time, that it would be kind of fun to do something that did not have to do with fitness, because we are more than fitness. We are fully fledged human beings. You're okay, so we're gonna get into it. My housemate Emily is back there. You can't see her back there in the background. She's gonna help.
Y'all, let me tell you, Emily is so much more than just fitness. She's so much more.
She's gonna help mediate this Q&A. She's gonna help read some of the questions for this Q&A. So we're about to get rolling. There were over 400 questions on this Q&A. So first of all, thank you guys for caring about me enough to ask me questions. Like, that kind of blows, like, it still blows my mind a little bit. Like, the people actually want to know about my life. It kind of weirds me out. I get stressed about it sometimes, but whatever. We're here for a non-fitness Q&A. We're not gonna talk about that right now. So thank you guys for asking over 400 questions. There were a lot of common denominator type questions, so I kind of just tried to compile the most commonly asked questions. Here we go.
In time, what are your favorite white wines?
White wines, my favorite white wines are Riesling and Moscato.
Yes, okay,
Yes,
red
them
wine.
sweets. Red wines, I really like Pinot Noir, and then this, Cabernet Sauvignon. This is, okay, my teammate Taylor introduced me to this at Junior Nationals. This stuff is so freaking good, and it was literally like $9 at the liquor store. And by the way, fam, I still feel like I'm breaking the law going into a liquor store. Like, it has not hit me yet that I am 21. And they didn't even card me last time, and I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Or like if I'm standing in like the wine aisle at Target, I'm like, I feel like I shouldn't be here. I feel like I should like call my mom, like, Jeannie.
Jeannie, do you
Help,
approve?
help. Okay. Next question!
On to the next one. Favorite makeup products?
Oh, my favorite makeup products.
For your lips, girl.
For lips, I love NYX Cosmetics. NYX Cosmetics, the Soft Matte Lip Cream is my ride or die. It's my holy grail, and they're really, really freaking cheap. So like, I've tried the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip colors before, like the liquid lips. I don't own one. I have not been able to break down and buy one because I'm like, the NYX ones are like a third of this price, and they work really well.
And it just ain't worth it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm done with that, boys. Eyes, favorite.
For eyes, I love the Tartelette in Bloom palette. You guys, if you watched my vacation go-to makeup tutorial, that was the palette that I used. I also like my go-to ride or die, just single shade eyeshadow is Fawn by Anastasia Beverly Hills. That is like my signature transition crease shade of my life. Wow, this makes me look kind of fat when it's...
Oh yeah,
It's so flowy.
Yeah, it makes you look huge, Emily. Huge.
There she is!
If you literally ever say that you look huge again, I'm done reading off these
Okay,
questions.
what's next?
I don't have the foam roller today, so here's
The pillow.
Here's the pillow. All right, next highlight.
Highlight. Okay, Champagne Pop from Jaclyn Hill was a ride or die, but now it has been replaced by Prosecco Pop. You can't really see it because it's not super bright in here, but Prosecco Pop is glam.
And it's popping.
It's popping.
It's popping.
It's popping.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
popping. We ain't frontin'.
I don't know
What
that
you
song.
know about me?
Oh,
What?
I do know that song. I'm sorry.
I was about to say, Lil Mama.
Just kidding.
Okay.
And brows. Obviously, we all know what it is.
Anastasia Beverly Hills. My go-tos are the Browish pencil, the powder, and the clear brow gel, which is literally eyebrow cement.
It is literally eyebrow cement.
Come. Tell the people.
So,
Here. You can just stay here with me while we film
I
this.
mean, if you want me to. I was hoping you'd say that.
Okay.
So we were going to Selena Gomez.
Which was rad, by the way. I cried.
We did cry.
Multiple times.
We had a moment. Literally, we had a roommate moment. She was singing this song, and it was talking about, like, you're good enough, and I was like...
The old song. Who says you're not perfect? Who says you're not worth it? Who says you're the only one that's hurt? Yeah. Okay, wait. Lower a little bit so people can see the frame. Thank you. She's new to YouTube, family.
Yeah, I literally had nervous laughs in the beginning of this video.
Oh, I'm gonna keep that at the end for the bloopers.
No.
Oh, I just took the chair.
Back to eyebrow cement. Look, I put that shit on my face, and I literally thought I rolled around at like a construction area, just my eye in a cement area. That's how it felt. Stayed so well. It's awesome. Sorry. Okay. So next subject. Da da da. Your breakup.
Ooh. Ooh. So. Ooh. So we can get into some deep-ish here. I am sweating too. I did not put on deodorant for this
Should
video.
we get this fan going?
No, because that'll be too loud.
Oh, I just thought your hair could blow in the video. Just kidding. Okay.
Okay, deep stuff. Holding my armpits. Wow, that just made me sweat more. Ew. So
has that effect?
Yeah, I have been out of a relationship. I've been single since March. And I initially did not want to talk about details of my relationship because one, that's my personal life, and I have no obligation to put anything on the internet, but like especially with my personal life, there are things that oh, that's the paper. Sorry, distracted me. But there are things like I like to keep my private life private, and so I did not talk about why. I didn't even say anything about it except for like a little tiny clip at the end of a video until now, because I was like, it's been on my heart really, really hard, and I'm like, you know what, maybe me sharing a bit of what happened with my breakup can help someone who's going through a similar thing, because when I was going through this, I had a lot of really wonderful people in my corner that had been through similar experiences and were able to help me. But if you don't have that, maybe I can be helpful to you. And so I do want to share a little bit about it without going into, you know, just excessive detail. So long story short, I was in a relationship for over a year, and you guys know, if you followed me for any length of time, that my faith is super important to me. It is my backbone. It is what grounds me. It's everything to me. And I need a partner who is on the same page spiritually. And that was not how it was. We were in completely different books. And so, you know, he was not a bad person by any means. He was a great man, great guy, a lot of really endearing qualities, but that spiritual element was lacking. And that is a check. That is a box, you know, your what I'm looking for in a partner box that has to be checked before anything else. Caused a lot of issues and differences that I just could not overcome. Like I said, because my faith is everything to me. So I prayed over it for a long time, and long story short, he just was not God's match for me, and I need somebody that is equally yoked. You know, the Bible says that. I am a Christian, and that is, you know, a man of faith is something that is super important to me in a partner. So my TLDR, oh.
I know we're talking about God right now, but half of my butt cheek is on this chair. Okay.
Or do you need to move, or are you good?
No, I want to be by you. You smell good.
Oh, thank you. I didn't put on deodorant. But so long story short from this, regardless of what religion you are, be with someone who makes you better in every area of your life. Physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, everything. You can't leave any of those facets out. They have to make you better in every single area of your life. Do not settle. Do not settle.
Don't.
Ladies, gentlemen, whoever, whatever you are, do not settle. If you're a canary, well, they have gender.
You might be an alien.
ET phone home does not settle. Yeah, do not knock the camera off the box.
Oh, gosh.
Honey.
I'm sorry.
Honey. On to lighter topic matters.
All right, moving on. It's fine, I'm choking. That does not look like a D. Favorite dry shampoo?
I'm stank eyeing you. Anyway.
It doesn't look like a D.
My favorite dry shampoo. I write really cursively, so yeah, a lot of people can't read my writing. It's not just you. But my favorite dry shampoo, actually, Alyssa, my girl, she gave this to me when we were in Los Angeles. It's the Batiste for dark hair dry shampoo. It's a tinted dry shampoo. So if you have dark hair, a lot of spray dry shampoos do not work for you because it makes you look ashy up in here, but this stuff is tinted. I use the kind for dark hair. And also, if you're dark haired, if you've tried the baby powder trick, you've also noticed that makes your roots ashy. Use cinnamon.
Don't use ashy stuff.
Not baby powder,
Not ash
cinnamon.
Stuff. We want ash to be gone. Use that cinnamon. All right. Sorry. Are we done with that part?
Yes, we are.
Travel.
Oh, okay. A lot of people ask me like where I really want to go. Places that I really want to go. I really want to go to Greece. I really want to go to London / the UK. And then a huge thumbtack on my map is Australia, because first of all, I'm just obsessed with Australia and the people seem to be really, really nice, but I also want a quokka, a pet quokka. They are the cutest animals on the planet. They are the happiest animals on the planet. They take selfies, they're adorable. I will pop a picture up on the screen, but whenever I'm in a sad mood, I literally Google quokka pictures and it makes me feel better. So if you're having a crappy day, look at this picture of a quokka and feel better.
I need to see this.
Okay, I'll show you after we're done. Also the UK because Harry Potter.
Oh, yes.
I'm Harry Potter.
Can we go to Harry Potter World?
Yes!
I have
Who's
friends
coming?
in Florida.
Who's coming with us?
Me and you, girl. It's a date.
Okay.
Or anybody else can come too. It's fine. I need to like really go to Harry Potter World. I'm dying for it.
Okay.
My faith. Your faith.
Okay, my
Tell us.
faith. So we talked about this a little bit already, but some people ask like, did you always grow up a Christian? Yada, yada, yada. I grew up in a Christian home, but I did not have the word like ingrained in me. We were the typical, you know, like go to church on Sundays family, but that's kind of where it stopped. I was not really like a practicing Christian until I was saved in 2013 in the summertime. And a lot of people always ask me like how, literally, praise, literally.
Yes.
But
2003.
a lot of people ask me like how I've overcome so much in my life, you know, my anxiety issues, anything like that, how I'm so mentally strong or like physically strong or anything like that. And I could give you all of the tips and tricks and, you know, journaling prompts and whatnot in the world. But the bottom line is God is my strength. He is my backbone. He's why I can do everything that I do.
Truth. Favorite ice cream.
Favorite, oh, fam.
Ooh, favorite ice cream. Yeah,
Okay,
the best topic.
So, the camera overheated, but we were on the ice cream question. Literally, fam, the best ice cream, hands down, that I've ever had that you can like buy at a store is the Cool House Balsamic Fig and Mascarpone. Is that how you say it? Mascarpone? Mascarpone ice cream. It's so good.
Your sister was the linguist.
It's
I don't
so
think you
good.
should ask
It's
me.
so good. Like, why are you more in the video than I am? This is
I was
my
just trying to
Q&A.
get butt room. Here, okay, I'll go back here.
But yeah, the Cool House Balsamic Fig and Mascarpone ice cream is literally the best flavor ever! And it's got great texture and the macros aren't even that bad. Okay, next question.
Adjusting to moving. How's it been?
Oh, girl.
You better say it's been awesome.
It's been great because of this one, but guys, I would be lying if I told you that it was easy. This was, you know, the first time I'd moved away from my family in my entire 21 years of life, and I still call my mom crying sometimes. So,
Oh my god.
because I miss them. Like I grew up, like I've never
I
lived
call my
away from
mom.
them. Like I miss my dogs. But you know what? This place is absolutely beautiful. It's like I feel like I'm really thriving here, and I just feel so much more inspired. Like being out on my own, it's forced me to be more independent. So like being forced to be more independent has just it's encouraged me to do more things, which I'm excited to share with you guys. Hopefully soon.
Yeah. Kroger card? What is that?
Oh.
Why is that on there?
Because people ask me about like how I've budgeted for living on my own now, like how I've adjusted to like financing and everything. So get, you know, membership cards where you can, like my Kroger card, literally watching the Kroger points like kick in at the end. Like I've saved up to $30 on my groceries before from having a Kroger card, right? Right. So if you can do that, do that.
Does
and also,
Whole Foods have that?
no, I wish.
Whole
That
Foods,
$30
they too bougie for it.
They are too bougie. But that $30, like, and then you get fuel points on top of that, so I save money on gas. And then in terms of budgeting, just like my general tip for budgeting, I actually learned this, you know, the Southland Weekly Message sermon that I listened to, they were talking about money and tithing one time, but I picked this up from that podcast, is an 80-10-10 split. So 80% of my income goes towards like my necessities, like my rent, my groceries, my gas, all of that stuff. 10% goes directly into my savings, and 10% goes to charities that I choose to donate to at the end of every month. So that is how I split up my money. Like I plan out, you know, 80%, this is what I need for essentials, 10% goes into savings, 10% goes to charities, and you just gotta make that work for yourself. It like, I've had a job since I've worked odd jobs since I was like 13, but my family has been very good about instilling values of saving and financial planning to me. So 80-10-10, take a note.
So, I mean, you're gonna have to help me with all that. Does this mean peanut butter and
yeah, peanut butter?
almond
Okay.
butter?
Okay, so peanut butter or almond butter, sushi or burgers, ice cream or donuts. Peanut butter, 100%, because I don't really like almond butter. It grosses me out. Like, there's only one almond butter that I like, and it's the Nutway Carrot Cake almond butter, and that's the only almond butter that I like. Sorry. Sushi or burgers, I would say like on an everyday sushis, because literally sushis. I just said sushis, like plural. Wow. Wow, brain. But I would say sushi.
I love sushi.
Girl, sushis. Give me all the sushis, not singular. Give me them plural sushis. But
give me all the sushis.
Sushi literally never sounds bad. Like, I could.
It really doesn't.
Any mood, any time, any place, any season. Like, sush. Let's get some sush.
Let's do it.
Like, you could take the person that I like the least on the planet, and if they were like, yo, you want to get sushi? I'd consider it. I'd be like, well, are you buying?
No, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Sushi's there? We good.
All right. And then ice cream or donuts? Ice cream 100%. Honestly, I think donuts are overrated.
I don't really like ice cream that much.
Really?
Is that weird?
That's not weird. Everybody's
And I
got
don't
their
really
thing.
like pizza that much. I know it's the fitness world and pizza and donuts are like the thing. I don't really like pizza that much.
Yeah.
But if you give me some breadsticks,
Girl,
I will kill some breadsticks.
you know what? I just love bread and butter.
Oh my god. Do you remember the dinner after the Arnold, the bread and butter? Were you a part of that?
I was. The pretzel sticks, too. How they brought out the one. We're just gonna stop now.
Yeah.
Biggest pet peeve. Loud chewing noises. Literally, I cannot handle. I'm getting vehemently angry about this. I cannot handle when people chew super loud. People want to know if I want children, and I don't.
She doesn't.
At this point in my life, I have zero.
She already has one. Hi. I'm Emily.
And I have.
She named me after herself.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's crazy.
But like, I feel like being a mom is something that you have to, you know, feel called to be, and I just have never felt that at all. And pregnancy freaks me out. Like, gives me genuine anxiety.
Oh.
Literally, like, thinking about pregnancy gives me anxiety.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's so cool. It's a reason
I think
to,
it's
like,
fascinating and
be
beautiful,
fat.
but
Not get mad. No one can get mad at you. It's like, yeah, I've got this big ass belly and it's all right. Okay, there's that. If you weren't a bodybuilder, what would you do?
okay, so I don't know if I've said this in a video before, but if I did, it was like a long time ago. But my first intended major in school was fashion marketing. So I would likely be in some sort of fashion type industry. Gosh darn it, it's overheating again. Hold on. So I wanted to go into fashion marketing, be a buyer, be a personal stylist, all that jazz. I looked at fashion schools, like I looked at FITM, I looked at Academy of Art, all that, and I was like, you know what, $100,000 for an associate's degree is not the life I'm about. So I was going to go into marketing. So when I first, so when I first applied to Miami in Oxford, Ohio, I was accepted into their Farmer School of Business, and I was an intended marketing major, and then I actually switched to dietetics in the summertime when I decided that I wanted to pursue more of a nutrition fitness route, and then I am now in kinesiology, which is exercise science. But anyway, so yeah, I would have, if I wasn't a bodybuilder, I would probably be doing something in fashion marketing, being a personal stylist, or I would be a performer of some kind, because I've been on stage literally since before I can remember. I danced since I was like 1. I was a singer. I did musical theater, all that. So something in the arts. What do you think?
That's cool.
Thanks.
Do you like being single?
Yes and no. You know, there's pros and cons to everything. I love it because I'm experiencing a lot of personal growth right now. The camera keeps trying to focus on your face. There. Rude.
This is not my video.
I can see it in the viewfinder, sir.
Damn it, Sony, it's not my video.
But I'm experiencing a lot of just like personal growth right now, and I get to really focus on something that I like to do whenever I get out of a relationship is I take myself on dates, and the very first date I take myself on, I sit down and I like take inventory of all the things that I really, really love about myself and all the things that I feel like I need to work on. Whether you're in a relationship or not, I think it's really important to date yourself, so to speak. You know, you need to be your number one, and you need to spend time with yourself regardless of whether or not you're in a relationship. So I do love it from that standpoint. And I do have my struggles though, like as much as I love being single, I also have the fear of not falling in love or not meeting someone, especially moving to a new city. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know anyone. Yeah.
I'm trying to introduce her to people.
But that's what part of why I'm excited for school to start too, is because I'll meet people. But yeah, I do have the fear of not falling in love and like being alone for the rest of my life. But I know God's got me. I know He's got a match for me, and it'll all work out.
He just hasn't revealed to her yet that it's me. I love you.
Love you back, girlfriend. Yeah, it's all in its time. It's time for me to grow right now. As just me.
Yep. Exotic animal as a pet. What would
That segue though. So I mentioned the quokka in the clip before about traveling. So definitely a quokka because they're freaking adorable. And then I don't know if this counts as like an exotic animal, but I really want a wolf hybrid dog. Some states they're not legal in, so I don't know. And then another one is a fox. I am obsessed with foxes. If I could have a pet fox, I follow this fox on Instagram called Juniper Fox. That's another thing that'll just brighten your day right up.
Oh. Next question. All right, next question. Your friend Robin has asked, 5 years from now, where do you want to be?
5 years from now, I want to, one, be out of undergrad. If I'm not out of undergrad in 5 years, I think my mother will come here personally and slap me with a wet fish.
A wet fish? Ew! Oh!
Literally, if I'm not out of undergrad in 5 years, I will slap myself with a wet fish. I will go to the butcher counter and be like, give me a fish, and I'll just
Look,
slap
nobody is slapping themselves with wet fishes. Oh my god.
So I would like to be out of undergrad. I would like to own my own home, not rent. Possibly not even in the US, because things are just, I don't know. I potentially would like to start a clothing line, because fashion, like I mentioned before, has always been a big thing for me. So, and like I always see things, whether they be fitness clothes or normal clothes, where I'm like, oh, I would really love this if only this one little thing was changed about it. And so I do have sewing experience, I have design experience, and so that might be an avenue worth pursuing because I like glam things.
She do like glam things.
I do like glam things. And obviously I want to be an IFBB pro in the next 5 years, preferably in the next like 1 to 2. And then, what's the next question?
Favorite non-fitness follows on Instagram.
Okay, so that fox, Juniper Fox. I love that fox. I'll pop a picture up. And then Steph Paca, I'll have a picture up of her because I'm just obsessed with her. Like, she's freaking beautiful, goals, gorgeous, glorious.
Is she a model? What does she do?
She is a model. She's done, when I first started following her, she was one of those people that like hosts fit vacations where like they go to really exotic destinations and host like fitness themed vacations,
Ooh.
like boot camps and stuff, which I think would be really fun and you get to travel. So her, and then makeup artist, Samantha.
Like a billion S's.
Oh my gosh, she is gorgeous. I'm obsessed with her and she just keeps things really real. Like, I love her. And then last one, this is super random, but it's my friend Gage from, actually I know him from back when I danced. I would always see him at dance conventions. And he now dances at Millennium Dance Complex in California. And just like following him, following his journey, he's got a really amazing weight loss journey that he's been on. But just like seeing somebody that I know from back when I was younger, like he was from a local dance company that I knew of and really looked up to, and just seeing somebody follow their dreams, pursue their dreams, go at them like I talk about all the time, relentlessly. Like, he's done that and he's taken a bunch of leaps of faith, and like seeing his dance videos and everything like that, like, oh, it just makes me so happy seeing his stuff. And I'm just like, get it. Yeah.
Get it, Gage.
He's fierce. He's so fierce.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's it.
That's all, folks. That's all, fam. So, that has been it for our non-fitness Q&A. Thanks for joining me here today. If you like this video, leave a comment below, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, love you so much. Bye!
Like I'm on a safari with this elephant. This is, I don't know if this is too much. Is it too much? It's too much. Okay.
Damn it.
Wait till you see the clip with the elephant in the background.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, it was literally like a massive elephant, like,
I mean, I feel
literally
like I
just
feel like
right
we
here.
should include him. His eyes look sad.
Is he lonely?
He's upset. It's okay, Wilbur.
He's like me. Why aren't you dating? Because I have this elephant painting, actually. It's preoccupied.
Is that one of the questions?
Yeah. No, Eeyore. Eeyore.
Eeyore. Eeyore. I was trying to harmonize with you. I thought you were gonna keep going. Ew. Ow.
I gotta gather my composure. What's up, kitten cats? So about a week ago on my Instagram, I put up a non-fitness Q&A. So I talk about fitness stuff all the time. I'm sorry. Ah!